Welcome, welcome, friends. This is Monica Gibberti with Stampin' with Monica, and today is February 4th, 2025. This is part 2 of this week's online class, the Friendly Seagulls. So if you watched yesterday, I showed you how to create these cutie patootie cards using the stamp set. So these are 3 of the projects that you could get the supplies for with a qualifying order. So this is the Friendly Seagulls stamp set, is one of the exclusive celebration products that you can get you can earn with a minimum $60 order. So if you don't already have this stamp set, make sure you get it, because for 2 reasons. Because the first one is stinking cute. The second one is because everything that is in the celebration brochure is while supplies last. And considering that this is our 2nd month, so we are kind of, going toward the end, Stampin'Up will not probably, replenish. So once an item is gone, it's gone. Okay? So I hope that at the end of this class, you'll be inspired to recreate these. And if you don't have your stamp set, you can go get it, okay? Okay, so these are the 3. Today, I'm going to show you a fun fold. But before I do so, today is the February 4th, and we've had a few announcements from Stampin'Up. And I'm going to just inform you. The first one is that they have added more items to whatever is already here in the mini brochure. So they have added 3 stamp sets, 2 set of dies, 2 punches, 2 kits, and 2 embellishments. All will be free, that you can earn free with a $60 order, minimum $60 order. The ones that I think have a great value are the Celebration Alphabet a la Mode dies. This itself has a $42 price tag. And also the Trusty Tools dies, they are $37 if you had to buy them. So with a qualifying order, not only you get stuff that you would like, you also can get these items, or you can get my class for free. Okay. Also, we have 2 new kits, and I tried to print this, but my printer didn't have bright colors. The first kit is called So Much to Celebrate. It's basically a non-stamping kit, because if you can see here, they already have the little labels printed. So this is very easy peasy, very quick to put together, and the value is $14. The cost is $14 plus shipping and tax. The other one is an all-inclusive stamp kit that is called Heirloom Arrangements Kit. It's very springy, and this includes a stamp set, a block, adhesive, and all the parts to recreate the cards. And also has a ink spot that I assume is pecan pie. It's $23. Okay, so these are the new adding to the line that available to customers at the moment. We also have new online exclusive products that only demonstrator or discount shopper can pre-order, but those will be available next month to customers. Okay, so if you're popping on watching, let me know, say hi, and so that I don't talk to myself or to the wall that is right in front of me. Okay, so let's start with our fun fold for this class. And these are all the bits and pieces. This is something extra that I want to add. Okay, so we are starting with a piece of Misty Moonlight that measures 5.5 by 8.5. Okay, and we are going to grab our, what is this? A paper trimmer. I usually use my stamping scoring tool, but today I'm gonna go with this. So we are going to score, so we're gonna move the dark and we're just gonna use the light. So the first score that you will do is at 2 1/8. Okay, so we measure there 2 1/8, and we're gonna score it. Okay, then we're gonna score at 4 1/4 because this is half of, so basically this is half. And then you can either flip this and score at 2 1/8 because it's gonna be the same. Okay, there. Or you can just continue and move this down and score this at 6 3/8. 1, 2, 3. So that should be the 6 3/8 over there. That is two little thing before the 6 1/2, and then you go ahead and score. So it's exactly the same. So we have divided basically the card in 4 panels. Okay, so now because I want to see it very well, so I'm doing that. I didn't press too hard on mine, but because I am also want to show you this beautiful tool, because if you don't have it, you gotta have this one. So, and this is the one that I use, okay, all the time. So I'm gonna go over 2 1/8, 4 1/4, and 6 3/8 right here. Or you flip it and you go back to 2 1/8. Okay, so that is that. And as you can see, this has a very good imprint as far as scoring. Now, what we need to do a little bit of a cutting. So now I'm moving my scoring blade, and I'm getting my cutting blade here. I'm gonna put my paper at 1 1/4 right there, and then I will probably need to stand up. And what I need to do is to put my blade right on top of my scoring, and as you can see, let me put it down, there's a little bit of line there that will show you. So I'm going to hold that, and then I'm going to cut from this score line to this score line. Okay, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to flip it and do the same here. Now this is already in position because I just cut it. Okay, and I hope I don't get my connection. Are we still watching? I'm still live, right? And then from here I'm gonna go up right there. Okay, so that's what we need to do. I've seen this fold floating around and I wanted to try it. So now we are going to fold this one down. Okay, and I'm going to take my bone folder. And then this will need to pop up like such. Okay, so this is folding this is folding up, and then this one is going to go like such. Watch me. Okay, this needs to close and this needs to pop up. So we are going to hold on. There you go. Not really what yes. So this is what you have. Okay, so these two are going the opposite way and this is popping in front. So that's my fold. Okay, so let's start with the embellishing of the card. Okay, and yet again, I'm going to reinforce the score lines like that. Voila. So now I'm going to take, and I'm using the Country Wood Designer Series paper, and I'm going to put these down here. Okay. I'm going to use, well, first let me grab a piece of my scrap paper, because you know me, I'm using scrap paper to put it under. I could use my silicone mat, but I don't have it right here. So I'm gonna use this side, and I'm gonna put some liquid glue, if it's coming out, like such. And this will go right here. So today I'm going to show you a 3D card, and tomorrow night with my regular programming schedule, I'm going to show you a little box, a 3D box. Okay. Like that, and we're going to put it down right there. Okay, so this is easy peasy. We have that and that. Love this paper. Okay, so remember, this is gonna go like such. Okay, so basically this is it. We're done. No, we're not done. Okay, so now let me put this away. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do a little bit of, I can set this one aside and let it be. Now, pieces to this card is Pool Party. I have thick basic white. I have another piece of Pool Party. I have scrap paper to stamp on. I cut 2 labels from the Stylish Shapes dies. This is the largest and the widest, and this is the medium. I have this piece of crumb cake, and this is the other label that I die cut, and this is something that I need to stamp on. The first thing that I'm going to do is do a little bit of a technique on, let me move everything here, and then we'll go on. So I'll do this first, so then I can set it aside. And for this, we're going to do a little bit of what I call a watercolor wash. So I'm taking a clear block, and I'm using, where did I put him? Inside my basket. Here they are. I'm using the water painters, and I'm using the one that has the widest tip. And also I need a little piece of, oops, I dropped a ribbon. Hold on. And I need a piece of paper towel. I keep it on the side. I want to just make sure that this is clean. Yes. Squeeze. Now I'm taking Pool Party. Okay, let's see if you can see. I'm gonna move, and this Pool Party is gonna be smushed on here. So basically, this is my palette, my whatever you wanna call it, and I'm going to put quite a bit of water here and more ink on this side, so I can use it there. Okay, water, color, and then I am going to just do this. Okay, easy peasy. And I wanted to give it a little bit of voila. So it doesn't matter. You can put more or less water, and every time it's going to come out different. Okay? There we go. So this is what you get. Let me wash this. Clean my tip. And I'm going to set it aside and put it away. Look. Okay. So now I'm going to squeeze in and put it in my cap, all nice there, because I don't know what happened to this. It curled it up. Oh, because I put it back in not the correct way. Okay, so now it's back. That is done. I'm going to clean my block, because it's just water and ink. Okay? So that part is finished, and this is already kind of drying. This is the thick basic white, okay? So that is that. In the meantime, I'm going to take a strip of crumb cake, and we're doing what we were doing yesterday with the cards that we have done. This is kind of the theme, and on this one I'm going to go ahead and stamp the following images from the stamp set. So I'm using, today I will be using Hey Friend, this sentiment, all three of the seagulls, and these images right there. Okay, so let me find them, and we are going to randomly stamp them. Okay, and we are going to also stamp this, this there, this there. Easy peasy. So there you go. This is what you have. And if you want, you can just rough these edges a little bit more if you want to, and voila. Okay, now this can be attached right here, but before I do so, let me do some stamping, because this is already dried, because it's thick and I didn't put a lot of water on it. I'm going to find the flying seagulls, the flying birds, up here, and there. Okay, that is done. And then let me do some more stamping. So on this piece of scrap, I'm going to stamp all my two of the seagulls that I will need to color and fussy cut. So I'm gonna go right there, this guy right here, and then I'm grab this guy right there. Okay, then on this little piece that you would have in your kit, if your order qualifies, $45 order will get you all the supplies to recreate the 5 projects. But if your order goes $60 or more, you can get a free product from the celebration, plus the pack of the embellishments that we are using in the card. So I'm gonna go and stamp this guy right there. Okay, like such. And let me go ahead and color, and then I'll stamp the front. So as far as coloring, it's pretty much the same. So I'm gonna use, I like to use my dark pumpkin pie for feet and the beak. Right there, simple and easy, like such. This is a cutie patootie stamp. Then we're using the sentiments included in the stamp, but you can use a bunch of other sentiments that if you have some laying around. So this can be used for different occasions as well. But I like the images. So now we're gonna grab the dark and the light of the smoky slate. I'm gonna do dark in the middle. I'm gonna do dark right here. Okay, there. And I'm gonna do dark right there, like such. Dark right here. Voila. And now we're gonna go with our light, and we're gonna go around the edges and here. Quick color. Love my stamping blends, but you can easily also use the Stampin' Right markers. We have 4 families, like, you know, the neutral, the brights, the regals, and the subtles. And with the Stampin' Up offer that is going on right now, if you're interested in joining the Stampin' Up family, you can select up to 2 families of Stampin' Bright markers, and you automatically receive, they're both automatic in one of the options, and also you will receive a beautiful stamp set that is created so you could use your markers. And that is option 1, where you're gonna get, for $99 plus tax, you get up to $125 plus all the extra value of stamp set and the 2 families of markers. That is an extra $91. So there's a bazillion of value for only $99 plus tax. And here in Virginia, or at least where I'm at, it would be a total of $104 and change. Okay, so this one has been colored with the smoky slate, and then I did dark crumb cake and pumpkin pie right there. Hello, Lorraine. Thank you. And this I've done like that. Now, what I would need to do for this is fussy cut, but with the magic of TV, I already did the fussy cutting, so you don't have to stay there and watch me. So I fussy cut these little birds right there, and I'm gonna set them aside. This is done. I need to stamp my sentiments, and on this one I'm gonna use the sentiment that says hey friends, hey friend, not friends, it's one friend. Let me find it. There you go. And we are using the Memento Love, this black, okay, that you need when you use your stamping blends. Okay, so this is my hey friend, and I'm trying to stamp as best as possible, centering. I'm gonna keep it because I like it. And then I'm gonna do the one that says I love you. Okay, let me try without any extra help, and I can do I love you, just inking, and I think I'm pretty good. And I don't know what's going on with my connection, but we will go on, and I'm gonna just stamp my I love you right there. So if you noticed, I'm gonna put it, you can easily just partially ink your stamp and just apply it, put it on the ink pad like I did, or you can put a Scotch tape and cover whatever you want, or you can use your black marker and just color that part. But I was pretty successful doing it, so I'm happy with that. Okay, so now let me just layer a few things together, because all the stamping is done. So this is gonna get layered on this oh my golly, pool party, but I'm using dimensionals, and you'll see why, or this is my preference, okay, of adhesive. And we are going to put this one up here like such. So this is going on that. This is setting it aside with my sentiment right here. Now this one is going to get attached to my thick, and let me think, I did flat, and I'm going to try my liquid glue. Okay, and I'm going to put it down like that. Easy peasy, nice and easy. Okay, so this is a little bit of a scene here. We need this one like such. Okay, and we can set it aside. Now what we need to do out of this, we're going to grab the largest of the square stitched die, and we are going to die cut it. Let me grab a piece here. So I'm going to secure it and trying to get it all centered so we have the same edging all around. We're going to do that. And grab this. And let me go get die cut it. Yes, Lorraine, that's why we use, because we cannot use the stamping blends on a stamp set, okay? We cannot apply that kind of ink on a stamp set because we would ruin it, because the stamping blends are permanent. So it would stain your stamp. So that's why we're using the markers to apply color directly on a stamp set. Okay, so what we have now is this. Put this away. And I don't need this part, but I need this. And now I'm gonna flip it. I need dimensionals in the back. You could use the strips here, adhesive strip foam, or you can use the sides of the mini dimensionals because these will not be used. So let me see if I can find here, or just use the edges here. Okay, and I think because I used the regular dimensionals on that side, let me go ahead and cut this. So I'm gonna go and cut this because, you know, this one I'm not going to use it, so I'm going to do half. So don't throw this away, use them all. That's going to go down, so I'm going to peel the bottom up, put this one down like such, and then trim this edge there. Then I'm gonna take just leave it in the middle, and I'm gonna cut here, and I'm gonna cut right there. So this is a little bit of surgery for your edges of your mini dimensionals. These are great. Okay, there. And I'm gonna rip it because it can be done that way as well. And let me grab this one as well. I'm gonna cut it and there we go. And rip this side and put it. So that's another way of using the edges of your mini dimensionals. And here I'm gonna add bits and pieces because I don't want to throw away anything. Okay, and let me cut this edge right there. So there, voila. Rip this one and put it down. Well, you need to peel it. Okay, and there we go. So now I can either, let me use my bone folder, because I can either use my heat, but I don't need it because we are going to do this. What I'm going to do is peel a little bit of a time at the time to see if I can put this one straight on. Peel it off, Monica. This is pretty sticky. Okay, let's peel it all off. And then be gentle when we're applying pressure so we don't. So what I'm gonna grab, I'm gonna grab my corner and put corner to corner there. Okay, and then I can do corner to corner there. So automatically, I think this becomes, ta-da! It's all easy peasy done. Voila. Okay, let's finish this part. Clean up my mess. Clean up my mess. I'm gonna take my two birds here, and I'm gonna use large dimensionals. Let me grab some of the small, because you know, you can always use them. Okay, we're gonna peel him, and this guy is gonna go down here like such. This guy is gonna put one here. I think I can fit two large and just use a few of the small ones, and I'm good. GTG. Okay, and this is gonna go up here like so. Okay, now my hey friend is gonna go here right in the middle, but before I do so, I'm gonna put a little bit of my seal. I'm going to grab some linen thread. Not this one. I need linen thread right there. Not my baker's twine. I need linen thread. Let me finish the one here. Okay. And I'm going to 1, 2, and 3. And just cut it like that. Put it together. Make it all messy, because I like it messy. Voila. And what I'm going to do now to this little fella there, I am going to grab one of, let me see, of the dimensionals so it stays down. Now this is already going up like that, so I might put a mini dimensional on the end of this, and I can use a glue dot on this other end. So I am securing this very well. After I peel off this little thing here. Okay, like that. This one is going to be like that. So it has a little bit of a, I think it's cute. Okay, so now to finish my card, this will go, what I've done with mine, I did flat. Okay, this is going flat, and I am going to fold it this way. Let me have this one go under. There we go. So this needs to be attached to this panel right here. So I'm going to put liquid glue, okay, because I want to make sure that this is going to hold it nice, and then a tiny bit on this side. Let's see if I did it correctly. And I'm going to layer this so that is somewhat centered top and bottom and kind of to the middle. Let's see if I did it correctly. There you go. Okay. And if I want, I can even add more adhesive underneath here now, because I see where I can put it. Okay, voila. So now this one is swinging like that, and this will be put right there. I'm gonna put a little bit on here because I want to make sure that this is gonna be staying put, and center it, kind of center it here and center it over there. So when I open this and close, let me put this one a little bit closer because I don't want this to stick out. When I close it, this I want it to be right there. And still, see how using my liquid glue allows me to play with this, okay? So right there is the card. If you don't like to see this edge, then you will take your card all the way, your frame here, all the way to the end. But I don't mind it. So there you go. So this is how it closes. And if I can still move this, I can still do it a little bit. Or I can lift it. Oh, look, I can still lift it. But I'm not going to play with that. So if you don't like seeing this, then you move all of this toward the end, and I'm going to show you my original. So now what we are left to do is apply some of the Riverside Irregular pearls, and this could be your free gift from me with your $60 order, on top of receiving the supplies to recreate the 5 projects. You have your video tutorial. Basically, you watch yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And then I forgot to do something, and we are going to do it right away. We are going to cheat. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to go and cheat and do this. Let's see if I can do it. Let's see if I can still do it. Yes, I can. Look at that. So I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive here. Something that I forgot to do, it would be to put this little flag there, like that, to make it complete. Okay, and this one as well. I'm gonna put a bit of adhesive, and this one is gonna go under here, and I can still tuck it in there. Hold on. Do as I say, don't do as I do. There you go. And I can put this one under there. That's more like it. Okay, that's more like it, because I forgot about that. So now you have those, and then let's take the Riverside, and I'm gonna use 2 here, there. I'm gonna use 2 of these, 1 large and a small, and I really don't mind whichever I'm using. And then on this one, I'm gonna put 1 of these like that to balance it out. But I was thinking, because today, as you know, we have new celebration items that are been added, and one of them is this punch. This is a very useful punch. So I said, okay, this card is saying that, hey friend, I love you. So I am going to put this little, I could have done like that. Hold on, leave that. I'm gonna put it right there. Yes, I like it. So I'm gonna take my glue dots that I had laying around here, and all of a sudden they disappear. Oh, they are. And put this heart there. So that is a little bit more of a complete card. So let me show you my original, so then you see what I'm saying about. See, mine, you barely can see here because I put it close to the edge. Here you can see a little bit more, but I'm going to fix this and put it after this. But this is how your original, what I would do. So have your frame flush to the fold. There you go. Okay, so that is the card for today. This is your fun fold. I don't know what the name of it is, to tell you the truth. It's just a shutter card. I don't know how you want to call it. So this has to go like that. Okay, so this is your card, and this is the video for today, and I will see you tomorrow night at 7 p.m. for the 3D item that I will show you. Thank you for being here, and remember, if you're interested in placing the order, this is the host code, and you would have until February the 9th to put your order. $45 or more will give you the supplies to 5 projects. I will include the designer series paper. I will include the cardstock, the die cuts. Obviously, I cannot stamp and fussy cut your little birds, because the best way to do these projects is for you to have your stamp set, right? And then if your order is of $60 or more, then you get the supplies, a pack of the pearls, and also you get to choose a free celebration. And if you don't have the stamp set, then just go get your stamp set so you can recreate your card. Thank you for now, and I'm gonna put down for, as of right now, we are at this point with the class. Okay, so these are the projects so far, and these you can get them for free with your qualifying order. That is like that. Okay, thank you so much, and I'll see you tomorrow night. Bye bye.